Hello everyone, welcome back to Learn with Dr. Shobha Nikam. In this video, I'll tell you how to implement full subtractor using PLA, PAL and ROM. So what PLDs are, different types of PLDs, their differences. I have prepared another video, and in that I have also explained how to implement full adder, and also another video about PLDs is available on the channel which shows you how to implement combinational function using PLDs. The links are given in the description box. Here, before I start implementation of full subtractor, let me tell you the basic difference. PLA, Programmable Logic Array. See, when we implement any combinational function, we can implement it using sum of product form or product of sum form. So, every time what we need is AND gates and OR gates. So, here in PLA, AND array and OR array, it means number of AND gates and number of OR gates are programmable. It means we can change their inputs, or like first AND gate can have 3 inputs, second AND gate can have 2 inputs. That is possible because all are programmable. Next is PAL, Programmable Array Logic. So here AND gates are programmable but OR gates are fixed. Then comes ROM. Here AND gates are fixed and OR gates are programmable, but basic difference is when we implement circuit using ROM, read only memory, they are one time programmable. We can program them only once, and here we use decoder for implementation of ROM. So let's start with the truth table of full subtractor. So here it has 3 inputs ABC, and outputs are difference and borrow. So let's find out the values. 0 minus 0 minus 0, difference is 0 and borrow is also 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. It is like this. 0 minus 0 is 0, and then 0 minus 1 is 1, but we can't subtract 1 from 0, and that is why borrow is also 1. Here 0 minus 1, we can't subtract 1 from 0, so we need to borrow 1. 0 minus 1 is 1, and then 1 minus 0 is 1. 0 minus 1, we need to borrow 1. 0 minus 1 is 1, and that 1 minus 1 is 0. Then for 1 0 0, 1 minus 0 is 1, and that 1 minus 0 is 1. So difference is 1 and borrow is 0. 1 minus 0, 1, and that 1 minus 1 is 0. Difference 0 and no borrow. 1 minus 1, 0, and that 0 minus 0 is 0, borrow 0. 1 minus 1, 0, and 0 minus 1, we need to borrow 1, and here it is 1. So let's find out equations for difference and borrow. So I can write difference and borrow as summation of m. Here you can see 1. So I'll write min terms 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So for difference 1, for 1 output is 1, for 2 output is 1, for 4 output is 1, and for 7 output is 1. So 1, 2, 4 and 7. And for borrow 1, 2, 3, 7. Summation of min terms 1, 2, 3 and 7. So difference and borrow. Now by putting these values into K-maps, let's find out equations for difference and borrow. Number of inputs are 3. So 2 raised to 3 are 8. So we have taken 8 cells K-map. Here 0 0 0 is 0, 0 0 1 is 1, 0 1 1 is 3, 0 1 0 is 2, 1 0 0 is 4, 1 0 1 is 5, 7, and here it is 6. Here what we use is gray code in K-maps. Okay, so let's put these values here 1, 2, 4, 7. So for 1, 2, 4, 7 it is 1, and for remaining values it is 0. So for 1, for 2, for 4 and for 7 it is 1, and at remaining places it is 0. Or from this also you can write 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and then 1, 0, 0, 1. In this way also you can write. Here 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 0, 0, 0, 1. Now let's group them and let's find out the equations. So for difference, and this is for borrow. So here you can either make groups of adjacent ones or overlapping ones, but we don't have adjacent or overlapping ones here. So I'll make separate groups here. So for first one, value of A is 0. So A bar. B is also 0 and C is 1. B bar C. Plus for this one, A bar B, C is 0. So C bar. Here A, B bar, C bar plus ABC. For borrow, I can make this pair, then I can make this pair, and here I can make this pair. For this first pair, A is 0, so A bar, and what is common here? B is 0, 1, so we can't take B. C is 1, 1. A bar, C. Plus for second pair, again A bar and B. Plus for this vertical pair, B, C. So these are the equations for difference and borrow. So these are my product terms, and then these are my sum terms, that is OR gates. Okay, so here first I'll show you how to implement using read-only memory, and that we use decoders. So how many inputs we have? 3. So we need to take 3:8 decoder. So this is my 3:8 decoder. It has 3 inputs and 8 outputs. See, when we use ROM as a PLD, Programmable Logic Device, disadvantages, here we need few minterms, but it generates all the minterms. So that is the drawback, because it has fixed AND array, and these are all our product terms. So here, how many outputs I have? I have 2 outputs, difference and borrow. So I'll take 2 OR gates. And OR gates are programmable here. So this is my difference, this is my borrow. So for difference, which are minterms? 1, 2, 4, 7. So 1, whenever we represent programmable inputs, we need to mark cross 1, 2, 4 and 7. This is for difference. And for borrow, 1, 2, 3 and 7. This is borrow. So in this way you can implement full subtractor using decoder. Then you must be thinking why this reduction is required. This reduction is required for implementation using PLA and PAL. So in next, let's see now how to implement using PLA. So let's start with PLA. How many inputs it has? It has 3 inputs. So I'll take 3 buffers. Buffers are circuits which generates true term and complements. It means for A, it will generate A as well as A bar. B bar. This bubble indicates complement form. C and here C bar. So these 3 are my inputs. Now we need to take product terms and sum terms. So here you can see this is equation for difference. This is for borrow. How many product terms we have in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So what you will have to do is you will have to draw 7 AND gates here. These are my 7 AND gates. Then I'll draw inputs for them. Okay, now let's program them. Here, first term is A bar, B bar into C. So it is A bar, B bar into C. Next is A bar, B, C bar. A bar, B, C bar. Next is A, B bar, C bar. A, B bar, C bar plus ABC. A, B and C. See, you need to remember this is C, this is C bar. With bubble, it is bar. This is B, B bar. Then here A bar C. A bar into C. Then A bar B. A bar B. And next is B C. So these are programmable inputs to these AND gates. Now what we need is, for summation we need OR gate. So I'll draw two OR gates and they are also programmable because this is PLA. This implementation is using PLA. Two OR gates and they are programmable. This is for difference. This is for borrow. So for first difference, which are AND gates? First four AND gates and they are programmable. So for first, for difference and for borrow, these AND gates I need. So this is implementation of full subtractor using programmable logic array. So first part is buffer, which will give us true terms and complement terms. Then AND gates, because our equation is in sum of product form. Then next is OR gates, and all AND gates and all OR gates are programmable here. So this is implementation of PLA, and to identify difference between PLA and PAL, I'll draw PAL here only, so that you will understand difference between two of them. These three are my input buffers: A bar, B bar, C and C bar. Then similar to PLA, also again I need 7 AND gates. But you need to remember, here OR gate is fixed. So it is not possible that for first AND gate, for first OR gate there are 4 inputs and for second OR gate there are 3 inputs. That is not possible. So we will have to take one dummy gate. I'll show you. First I'll draw these 7 gates. 7 AND gates. See here. In case of PLA, OR gates are programmable. So for first OR gate, there were 4 inputs, and for second OR gates, there were 3 inputs. But in case of PAL, programmable array logic, the OR gates are fixed. They are not programmable. It means for all OR gates, there will be 4 inputs. It is not possible that for first OR gate, there are 4 inputs, and for second OR gate, there are 3 inputs. That is not possible. So I'll have to take one dummy gate here. I'll not use it, but I'll have to connect it to input of OR gate. 2 OR gates for difference and borrow. For difference. And second is for borrow. Now first, let's mark these programmable inputs. So for first AND gate, A bar, B bar, C. A bar, B bar, C. Next is A bar, B, C bar. For third it is A, B bar, C bar. And then A, B and C. I repeat, here this is C, with bubble is C bar. This is B bar, this is A bar. With bubble it is bar of that variable. A bar C. First is A bar C. Next is A bar B. Third is B and C. And for last, we will not connect any input. And for these OR gates, now they are fixed OR gates. They are not programmable. So their inputs are fixed. For first OR gate, these are the inputs. So to represent fixed inputs, you need to put dot here. These indicates fixed inputs. And for second, these are fixed inputs. 4 inputs to every OR gate. So this is implementation of full subtractor using programmable array logic. So to understand the difference, here we have more flexibility. because and or both gates are programmable. Here we have less flexibility because OR gates are not programmable, but PALs are faster than PLA because OR gates are already fixed. We don't need to change their inputs. So in this way we can implement full subtractor using PLA, PAL and ROM. So I hope this concept is clear to you now. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also share this video with your friends. Thank you so much for watching.